Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about cyber laws in India. In terms of cyber security, there are five main types of laws that must be followed. The Information Technology Act, Indian Penal Code, Information Technology Rules, Companies Act, Cyber Security Framework. So let's begin with Information Technology Act. It is the first cyber law to be approved by the Indian Parliament. The Act defines the full its object to provide legal recognition for transaction carried out by means of electronic data interchange and other means of electronic communication, commonly referred to as the electronic methods of communication and storage of information. To facilitate electronic filing of documents with the government agencies and other government, the Indian Penal Code, the Indian Evidence Act, Bankers Book Evidence Act, and the Reserve Bank of India Act 1900 and for matters connected therewith are incidental thereto. However, as cyber attacks becoming a dangerous along with the tendency of humans to misunderstand technology, several amendments are being made to the legislations. It highlights the grievous penalties and sanctions that have been enacted by the Parliament of India as a means to protect the e-governance, e-banking and e-commerce sector. The Indian Penal Code. If the IT Act is not sufficient to cover specific cyber crimes, the law enforcement agency can apply the following IPC sections. Section 292. The purpose of this section was to address the sale of obscene materials. Section 354C. The cyber crime is defined as taking the publishing pictures of private parts or actions of a woman without her consent. In this section, voyeurism is discussed exclusively since it includes watching a woman's sexual actions as a crime. Section 354D, stalking, including physical and cyber stalking, is described and punished in this chapter. Section 379, punishment involved under this section for theft can be up to 3 years in addition to the fine. Section 420 talks about cheating and dishonestly, including delivery of property. 7 in addition to fine is imposed under this section on cyber criminals doing crimes like creating fake websites and cyber frauds. Section 463. This section involves falsifying documents or records electronically. Section 465. This provision typically deals with the punishment for forgery. Under this section, offences such as spoofing of email and the preparation of false document in cyberspaces are dealt with. Section 468. Fraud committed with the intention of cheating may result in 7 years prison sentence and a fine. This section also punishes email spoofing. Information Technology IT Rules. There are several aspects of the collection, transmission and processing of data that are covered by the IT rules, including the following: information technology, reasonable security practices and procedures, and sensitive personal data information rules. Guidelines for intermediaries and digital media ethics code. Guidelines for cyber cafe rules. Information technology electronic service delivery rules. The Indian Computer Energy Response Team and manner of performing functions and duties. The Companies Act. The majority of corporate stakeholders consider the Companies Act to be the most pertinent legal obligation to properly manage daily operation. The Act ensures in the law all the techno-legal requirements that need to be met. Implementing the law as a challenge to the companies that are not compliant as part of the Companies Act in the Serious Fraud Investigation Office is entrusted with the powers to investigate and prosecute serious frauds committed by the Indian companies and their directors. Cyber Security Framework. As the most credible global certification body, the National Institute of Standard and Technology (NIST) has approved the Cyber Security Framework as a framework for the harmonizing cyber security approach to manage cyber-related risk responsibility. The NIST Security Framework includes guidance, standard, and best practices. That's all for today, guys.